Hi everybody, this is ESM Talk Show, hosted by ESM Team. First thing first, let me try to talk a little bit about me. My name is Armel, one of the founders of English for Madagascar and teacher as well. And by my side, we have these guys right here, and we're gonna let them talk about themselves as well. So,
yeah. Hi guys, this is Patrick, one of the founders and the teachers of English for Madagascar.
Yeah, hi everybody right there. This is Claudio, one of the teachers and one of the founders of English for Madagascar as well.
Hi everybody, this is Derlin, one of the founders of English School of Madagascar and also a teacher. Okay, so today we're going to talk about two things. This is about the reason why we create this platform online, and in the second part we're going to talk about the importance and the advantages of learning English. Okay, so guys, what do you think about the creation of this platform? What is this platform about?
Well, actually, this is about, motivating everybody to be, aware of the existence of English and to, put English in their daily lives, because right now we cannot escape it anymore because it's part of our life. So right here, we try to encourage the young people, especially the young, to learn English, because if you want to change, I think English is the first key for that.
Yeah, and also apart from that, as you know very well, that English for Madagascar is a school that is the school that promote English language in Madagascar, and we got that right there. The students level 1 and level 2, and after finishing the level 2, we're gonna give the opportunity to the students to be here and talk and to show to the world that they have the ability to speak English. So this is also part of the main reason of the creation of this page. This platform online.
well, like the main purpose, one of the purpose of this program, like we don't have English program here in Madagascar. So that's the reason why, we decided to create this platform, for you, people out there know more about the power of English language and the benefits, from English language. So that's the reason why, we have this platform here, on Facebook. This is an online platform. So, we hope that everybody, is gonna get advantage, from this platform that we've created here on Facebook.
Okay, there's a lot to say on this platform. Like Claudia said, we're gonna, after finishing the program level 1 and the level 2 at ESM, English School of Madagascar, the students will have an opportunity to be on the stage and talk about various topics. So can you talk a little bit? What are the topics you're gonna discuss here on this platform?
Matter of fact, we got a lot to talk about here because we actually right here can talk about tourism, economy, politics, and so on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. There's also the culture, as I said, the personal development, the mindset, and everything. Everything is gonna be great in here.
Okay, so you guys out there, it's not just what is a platform for ESM students, but also we're gonna invite also somebody from outside who are good at English and want to express themselves about these various topics that we're gonna bring on the table and discuss here on the platform. But anyway, so what is the advantage of learning English? For the Malagasy people, what is the opportunities that they can, get from the learning English, especially from speaking English?
Let me get into that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there are many advantages of we get from learning English. What I mean is speaking English. For example, let's say that job opportunities. Here in Madagascar, only 5% of the people speak English here in Madagascar, which means that if you can speak English, the opportunity opens for you. For example, job opportunity, many opportunities, like I said. So I think learning English is one of the key, like my friend says, one of the key of success.
Yeah.
And here in Madagascar, not a lot of people speak English. So
exactly.
if you can speak English, you get a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we have this platform here, to let people know that the power of English language and the advantage of speaking English, country in Madagascar, Madagascar.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Armel. Do you got any ideas, Claudio or Patrick?
Actually, apart from that, as I said, there is the culture. As long as we know how to speak English and we understand this language, it's going to be like our mindset will shift into a better way because we're going to think about something positive all the time. We're going to focus on opportunities from here and, the bright side, not on the dark side no more. So that is the first one. And also, actually for us, English, it's some kind of a lifestyle. So as long as you learn a language, the mindset is also is right there. So the mindset is powerful. You're gonna be, let's say, visionary on what you do. You know what I mean? So that is the one of the advantages that I see as well. When it comes to learning English.
Yeah, and apart from that, I just want to add a little thing. As you know very well, that this thing is international. You know what I'm saying? This is an international language. So when it comes to communication, this is everything. You know what I'm saying? Because once you understand this language, once you master this language, you have the ability to understand what it is going on around the world. You know what I'm saying? And apart from that, you can also learn something, because actually right now, everything that you can see on YouTube and Google or something like that, you can learn online. If you speak English, you have a big opportunity to learn them by yourself, especially if you're kind of let's say a self-taught man. You know what I'm saying? Because most of, like, for example, like me, actually, as for me, I'm a self-taught man, and since I started to speak English, I've got a lot of things. I've taught myself a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So what I can say is that this is everything and anything. That's it.
Right. So now let me talk a little bit about the what is it? A lot of people want to learn English in their daily lives, and the thing is that there is the desire is there, the passion is there, but sometimes it's pretty hard to master this English language, especially if it's not your native language. So the thing is, as a teacher, because we say that we are teachers right here, and the founders of English School of Madagascar. So what is then the what is the method or the technique that facilitates, make everything easier for everybody who want to learn this language, even though they got a desire?
Right. First of all, that's a great question, and the first solution for that is to join English School of Madagascar, because right there you are gonna find a great program, a great teacher, and the best spots. I think that is the first thing that I suggest to everybody all around Madagascar. Apart from that, at English School of Madagascar, as we say all the time on TV, that the program will be based on practice, and talking all the time. So let's say like 90% of the course will be practice and talking. So that is the first thing, and that is also the reason why this platform was created, because we want you guys to maintain this language when you finish the 4 months at English School of Madagascar. So this is the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, like Jordan said, like that was a great question. Like a lot of people want to learn English, but like the desire is there, but
Exactly,
sometimes
yeah,
the
that's what I'm
desire is
talking about.
already there. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes like the laziness, it like blocks them to move forward.
So it's kind of a stumbling block.
Yeah,
for
that's a kind
everybody,
of stumbling block. That's the word,
Yeah.
And at English School of Madagascar, like Patrick said, we have like kinds of method that
Exactly,
makes us different from any other school here in Madagascar, and we're proud of that. And even though, like, for example, you out there, you want to learn English, and you already got the desire inside of you. You know what I'm saying? But the laziness that, like, it's kind of like you said, stumbling block, like blocks you to to move on.
That's right.
I want you to join us, because
Exactly.
we have we have the best method for that. We know how to get rid of it.
Exactly.
So this is it. So I want you to join us.
Yeah. Thank you, Armel. Thank you, Patrick. An idea from you, Mr. Claudio.
Yeah, I think everything has been said, but just want to add one more thing. I think apart from that, I think the best thing is just about the will. The desire is there. But the next thing is now you gotta find a school. A kind of mentor because at school you got a teacher, so this is your mentor. So you got to find a mentor, a school like English School Madagascar, that has the great methodology, the great mindset, and a patient teacher, because and a passionate teacher. Because if the teacher is passionate about his job, I'm telling you that he's gonna find a way, or the kind of motivation, or with the help of the methodology or something like that.
Sort it out.
Yeah, to sort it out, to transmit that kind of knowledge to the students. Apart from that, I think also the teacher also gonna let you know about the power of that passion, time, the mindset, and everything. All this thing work together. They're gonna help you out with to get the thing that you really desire.
Okay, so let us stay in this subject, this really, really big matter, because what you have discussed is about, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a kind of mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because when you learn English, there is a mindset behind this. Okay, so can we talk a little bit about the mindset that we adopt, okay? With any language that we learn. It's not like here in Madagascar, it's everywhere. Because everywhere you learn any language, there's also mindset behind this. So can we talk a little bit about this mindset so that people can really understand what's going on exactly, what we're talking about right here?
Of course. The first thing is, well, as you said, well, when it comes to learning a new language, there is always a culture behind it and a mindset. So when we learn, especially American English, there is a powerful mindset, and that powerful mindset is, first of all, the self-belief. You know what I mean? We need to believe ourselves first that, it's gonna be done. And it's gonna be learned in 2 months. You know what I mean? Because I think in School Madagascar, the course will last for 2 months, and a lot of people don't really believe that because they think it's so short. But the thing that makes it possible is because of that kind of mindset. First of all, we let the student know that as long as we start, doing this class, we need to see already the end result.
Exactly.
Like they're gonna get it done, they're gonna speak English after 2 months. As long as they got this kind of belief inside themselves, their mind, or more particularly their subconscious, will push them forward, and will push them really hard to get that result that they really envy, So that is the thing. And also, because when it comes to mindset as well, there is also something else, let's take a look at the self-discipline, the habits, because it takes some courage in terms of mentality to have a powerful discipline and a powerful habit, So that's why we are here, to guide them, to lead them in the right way. I think that's all I have to say about that.
Thank you, Mr. Patrick. Mel, Claudio?
Well, you talked about mindset,
Yeah.
and like Patrick has just said, like when you learn a new language, you've got to have, you have to have the mindset, you got to have the pertaining mindset, to that language,
Exactly.
because, for example, when you learn Chinese language, you know what I mean? You cannot speak that language if you don't know the culture and the way they live, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's like that when you learn English, because, for example, like myself, I'm gonna take example to myself, the first time, I started to learn English, I didn't have the right mindset, and that was hard for me to believe in myself, and that was hard for me to learn vocabularies, to learn new word,
Exactly.
And once the right mindset was given to me, it was taught to me, and it became easier for me, to understand something when it comes to English language. So, for you who wants to master this language, first thing first, you have to have the right mindset first.
Right.
Your mindset must be, pertaining to this language, and then you can speak this language. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say about it.
Yeah. Claudio?
Yeah, I think everything has been said, man. But I just wanna highlight, what you just said. As you know very well, when you learn, let's say, a language, first of all, you gotta be aware and ready to adopt the lifestyle of the native. For example, like my friend just said, when you learn Chinese, you gotta be aware and ready to adapt the Chinese mindset. You know what I'm saying? When you learn, let's say, for example, let's say French, of course we're gonna learn something from the French culture. You know what I'm saying? And as well as the English. When you learn English, be ready to adopt that American lifestyle, American mindset, American. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about American mindset, we talk about self-discipline. We talk about, let's say, self-confidence. You know what I'm saying? We talk about, but the problem is with the students, when they learn this language, they have the desire to speak it, but they're not willing to get rid of let's say, that kind of lack of confidence or something like that,
Self-belief.
These things like really, really block them. This thing prevent them from moving forward. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, those English speakers or those English learners or some, if you're willing to master this thing, first of all, you gotta try to get rid of that kind of lack of belief, lack of self-confidence, and also the laziness. No, actually, when you are willing to get some, be ready to get rid of your excuses. Because once you got the excuses, forget about the result. If you're ready to get the result, forget about the excuses. Not both. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, man.
Yeah. Okay, so what is it? We've just talked about the excuses and results. So right here we got like 2 books. Okay, right. So we got the first program at English School of Madagascar. The title is like Speaking English Matters, and that is for 2 months, as Patrick said, right? And also we got this. So actually, this is for beginners, and this one. The title is Mastering Stress Matters. That is also for a program at ESM English School Madagascar for 2 months, and that is for advanced level, right? Okay, so 2 months for the first program and 2 months for the second program. So what do you think about the timeline of 4 months? Is it possible that we can master this English language, especially when you're not a native speaker? Okay, to master English language within 4 months. Like Patrick said, it's possible to speak English within 2 months. But the second program is for those who want to brush up on their English. So can we talk and address our speech or our explanations to the for the people, everybody who's watching us right now?
Yes.
How it's possible to learn English within 2 months?
Yeah, let me get into that.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of people say that, like we have to live in like speaking English country, to master English.
Yeah.
But I think we don't need. Like we don't have to live there. We don't have to live in a speaking English country to master English.
Definitely.
Because at English School of Madagascar, like you say, is it possible, to master English in 4 months? I'm telling you, it's possible. Because we have this program actually right here. This book, was designed, for those like for beginners and intermediate level and also advanced level. Even though you don't have any level at all, you can learn from this book, because this book we have it's written trilingual.
Exactly.
English, French, and Madagascar. Even though you don't speak French, no problem, because you can understand it. Because
so actually, at English School Madagascar, there is any criteria for everybody who want to learn this English language.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like we don't require any a previous English level or or any degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why it makes it possible, because with this program and the methodology, like we've just talked about, combined with this book,
Yeah.
that makes learning
Everything possible.
everything possible, learning English at English to Madagascar possible, even though just for the first 2 months,
Yeah.
for the first 2 months, students are able to express themselves correctly.
By the end of the 2 months.
Yeah, by the end of the 2 months, by mastering, the American accent, they can talk like we are right now. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And that's why it's possible. I got a lot of things to say actually, but
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
We ain't got no time for that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
Yes.
Mr. Armel. Any explanation from Buff?
Actually,
Patrick and Claude?
I got something to say because I just talked about the mindset.
Yeah.
And I think they cannot really go both ways.
Yeah.
They cannot go both ways. Why? Because you said is it possible to learn English in 2 months? Of course, because as I said, when it comes to mindset, you can
Detached.
exactly, we can talk about a lot of things, So that is about time management, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Because
That's my cup of tea, man. I love this topic.
because the thing is
Sorry.
if you give there's a saying right there out there if you give yourself for example 2 years to do something, you're gonna have 2 years.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if you give yourself 2 months to get it done, you get 2 months. What I'm trying to say is that if you try to give your effort, your energy, your time, your discipline in 2 months, with the best mentors, of course you're gonna be able to speak the language, because you're led by a great mentor, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that is the thing. And as I said, for example, it's like cleaning a house, man. If you say to yourself I'm gonna clean up my house in 2 weeks, you're gonna have 2 weeks because
sure.
that's what you've been telling yourself. But if you make a commitment, what, I can clean this house in 2 days, you can get it done in 2 days.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that nothing will jump out the fire until you put something into it, until you throw the stone into the fire, nothing will jump out of the fire.
Yeah.
So it's like that at English School of Madagascar.
Right. So it's a kind of the slight difference between the determination and the commitment.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think that there is a quote by Henry Ford.
Yeah.
Once he said whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So the thing is, at English to Madagascar, of course, everybody in English to Madagascar believes that we can do this thing for 2 months. Of course, by these 4 things. Actually, we got what is so called the 3 M's. 3 M's. The first M is the methodology. Methodology is very easy. It is designed, actually doesn't require any qualifications. Just the determination
And commitment.
That's the thing they require. And the next M is the motivation. If you are, let's say, always motivated, you are motivated by the teacher, and also by the fact that you know why you need it. Why you gotta finish this thing? You know what I'm saying?
That's the why.
Yeah, that's the why. The power of why. If you know the power of why, you can survive anyhow.
That's
I'm telling you, man. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
right, man. Yeah.
Yes. And the next, the mindset. Actually, when you talk about this Madagascar, you talk about mindset. You know what I'm saying? So this thing cannot go.
Undetachable.
Yeah. This is something that is separable. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And also inevitable. You know.
Right.
So
Unavoidable.
yeah, of
Break it
course,
down,
man. You know what I'm saying? So
both ways.
when we talk about learning English for 2 months in Madagascar, we talk about possibility, not impossibility. You
That's
feel
right.
me? We talk about possibility. We talk about the opportunity. We talk about also what makes it very different is also at English Madagascar, learn English and also have fun. Because also when you learn this language and you feel like you're forced, or let's say just do it, let's say without any
Reasons.
without any reasons, without any something like that. you're not gonna be able to finish it. I'm telling
Exactly.
you. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
I think it's not some kind of a
Yeah, and also the thing is everybody's aware of this thing, and also we let the students be aware of this thing, and together we can do this for 2 months. Okay, actually, English for Madagascar have been existing now for more, let's say, going on
1.5
like
years.
1.5 years now, and I'm telling you, everything has been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So English for Madagascar is now top notch when it comes to
Exactly.
this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the
so-
thing, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a lot to say, but you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
to add something to your argument, I
Yeah.
think I think English in Madagascar, the class right there is not something that we believe in.
No, this
it's
is-
something that is already proven. You know?
Yeah,
that's
so
course.
there's nothing to believe. You just need to go right there and see. The golden opportunity that you're gonna grab right there.
And
Yeah,
that-
actually, to get a long story short, I think that at English School Madagascar, when it comes to learning English, we're talking about possibility. This is the one word that can define English School Madagascar. Possibility. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to success, success is boundless. You know what I'm saying? What is possible in America, it's possible in Madagascar. What is possible for you, it's possible for everybody. So the thing is, we just want your willingness, determination, and commitment when it comes to learning English, because there's a lot of opportunities that laid off, you know what I'm saying, in all areas in your life. For example, job, studies. So these are the things that we need English in our daily lives. So I think we're about ending the program right now. So what is then our last message for those who want to learn English, but their excuse, the main excuse, just I don't have the time. So
God.
what do you think about those people who always find an excuse when it comes to their success, when it comes to especially learning English or any other language, especially in Madagascar?
Well, my last word is, actually we're here to talk about excuses. Like I said, if you believe in excuses, you're gonna always find excuses. Actually, in the world, if you find excuses, we have the billions and billions and billions and billions of excuses. So what I mean is that just be aware and have that commitment that you gotta finish something, you gotta get some. That's the thing. So this is the last word. You can have excuses or results, not both.
Yeah, and as for me, as because as Dylan said, a lot of people always, blaming, their time, like they don't have time and everything. To be more precise, we have time for bad things, but we don't have time for
Exactly.
things, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So as for me, it's a matter of choice. Choose right, because right now you have the possibility, to change your life into a better term, into a better way. As a start, let me give you a head start. Learn English at English School Madagascar, because right there you're gonna change a lot. Okay, so no excuses anymore. That's it.
Okay, so excuses then, it's like the biggest lie we ever tell to ourselves, right?
Exactly. That's right.
yeah.
So Armel, do you got a lot to say?
Yeah,
Or?
yeah. My last message is like, make up your mind right now and join English School in Madagascar, because everything has been said, and like as you've been saying, all along the program, like we've talked a lot about a lot of things right here. So come and join us. That's all I can say.
Right. And I think my last message for everybody watching this program right now, we got 21 weeks already gone. So this is year 2022, and we still have like 31 weeks left. So the thing is, I want you guys to consider the 31 weeks which are left to be as the same as you did for the 21 week before. So I wanted them to join English for Madagascar to realize our dream and to entice everybody and be a role model, because when you don't have anybody learn English in your family, be the first. You know what I'm saying? So Do you still have something to say? Patrick?
Yeah, so actually we are about to end this program right now. So again, this is for those who are capable of speaking English. You know, if you want to maintain your English, if you want to practice, and if you want to share something that you know, you can be invited in this platform, and you will be so welcome. You know, here in this program.
And also, actually, we're open to any cooperation. So those who are willing to work with us, just don't hesitate. Feel free to contact us. English Madagascar. It's on the mainland. So now.
Okay, so, and this also brings us to the end of today's program, which was about the reason why we created this platform, and also the importance of English language, especially the advantage we get from the English language here in Madagascar. So we entice you guys to join English Madagascar, which is located in Antanimena next to the BFB Bank and the drugstore Radisson. And the next few days is going to be June 13th. So thank you so much for watching this program right